Hello, I'm Pati and welcome back to A Small Geeky Chica, to a new entry in my Stationery Shop Diaries series. It's been a while since we've done one. We've been having a lot of other kinds of videos in between, but I just wanted to give you all an update on things that are happening in my shop. Today's going to be mainly a voiceover over some clips of me doing some photo shoots, working up some stickers, the Star Cafe zines, and making more mystery packs. So I hope you enjoy that while we have a little chat. So for the first things I want to talk about is, and you'll see I've been doing a bit of a photo shoot of all my sticker designs, at least the ones that I had up until when I filmed this a few weeks ago. I've been leaving my Instagram kind of abandoned, and then I figured I should do a little bit more photography and upload to that of all my sticker designs, because I don't think I've even posted everything I have there yet. It doesn't really get much traction, but I like to have it for when I'm applying to markets and stuff and they ask for like your Instagram. I just want more of my products on there, so I've been taking photos for that. I have uploaded a little bit, but I've been lazy and haven't been doing it as much as I may have wanted to. I'm also thinking maybe using some of these images on my website itself for the entries for those particular stickers. I know for most stickers I just have the sticker on like a white background, but I might want to spice things up on my website, bring more color in those photographies and change my approach. I also do want to update my website. I've been feeling kind of meh about the look of it, mainly the homepage. So some of these images might inspire me for that. But yeah, I'm also thinking of maybe, because right now I have a Squarespace website, right? And I just use their templates and stuff, but I have studied web design, so I was thinking of potentially eventually just coding my own website and then moving to like WordPress and using their e-commerce tools and stuff like that. I think it's like WooCommerce or something, especially because since Squarespace prices are going up, and so it won't happen this year for sure, but maybe for next year, before my next annual payment is due, I might switch over to that. Just a thought. But yeah, that's how I'm working on those. Hopefully I'll be doing some more photo shoots and keeping up a little bit with my Instagram, a little bit more, and just having more images of all my products. But mainly the last few weeks I've been really chugging along with my next designs that I've been working on, which are one for Halloween, which I've been working on a bunch of little ghosties, which is the one you'll be seeing me draw here, drawing my little tower full of little ghosts. I did finish all the stickers designed for this, so I did a sticker sheet. I was originally going to have a lot more designs on my sticker sheet, but when I was actually putting it all together, they didn't all fit with the amount of space they need in order to be able to cut. So this is my final product, or at least the design for it. It is mostly just the simple ghosties, like the most involved, or like having a scarf or having a teacup and stuff like that. And the other ones I drew, like the tower I'm drawing here and you've seen, I decided to make those die cuts instead, even though originally they were going to go on the sticker sheet. It didn't all fit without making them so tiny. But yeah, so I finished that. I have those die cuts, and I also use these same designs for a washi tape, which I don't know how I feel about the washi tape. It's cute, but maybe not exactly what I was envisioning. But I have those sent over to Vograce to have the sticker sheets and the washi tapes produced, and then the die cuts I like to use Sticker Ninja, so I've got those, and I actually already got them in the mail, so you're going to be seeing them very soon. But besides those ones, I've also was working on my little like foods in Latino American Spanish stickers, where I'll show you right here all the images. I think I've shown you in my last Stationery Shop Diaries too. But basically the idea was I want to take these like common foods that you often see and then put their names in Spanish, but then put them as they are called in different countries, with a little flag or two representing like what countries actually say that. I mean, not everything is represented, because then it would have been too many flags to add into the sticker design and would have been just too bulky. But I did try a couple of different ones. Mostly I have Chile, Mexico, because Well, where I live in the Bay Area, the predominant Hispanic group is Mexicanos, and those are my friends, but I'm Chilean, so I usually use different words than they do, so that's kind of what prompted this. And so I made this sticker sheet, which I think came out really cute, and then I made a couple of die cuts. Some of them are these designs, but I also added a cake that's not on the sticker sheet, that's just a die cut, which I think has the most different translations of all of the designs. So that was really fun to do and kind of research a little bit. But while I was doing this, since I was making those flags anyway, I also decided to make like Latino America flags of Latino America washi tape, which is the longest strip of washi tape I've ever designed. And so I also did that and had those sent over with the sticker sheet. I originally had a slightly different design where the flags were kind of overlapping themselves more vertically, but then I realized actually I could make a longer like design of washi tape to fit in all the flags horizontally instead, and that you can see each one. They did end up a little more square than rectangular how I originally drew them, but I made them all fit and adjusted, and I think it'll be cute. So hopefully I'll get that soon because I have proofed them. So they're in production, so they should be arriving soon. But now you can see that I've gotten the die cuts with the ghosty ones. So I have 7 new die cut stickers to add to my shop, and they'll be ready for my next market. I'm really hoping the sticker sheets and the washi tapes arrive in time for my next market in September on the 12th as well. If they don't arrive for the 12th, that's fine, but I definitely want them for the 19th, especially the Spanish foods ones, because I'm doing a market that is for like Latino heritage, so I really want those particular products there to represent, and I think they would be fun and do well there. Because this has been my idea for a while, and I'm glad I'm finally doing it. I did mean to do more things for my ghost design, my little ghosties. I wanted to make a postcard design and a bookmark, but I didn't get around to it. I might still do that just to have another bookmark in my shop, and maybe a postcard as well. I think that would be cute, but I haven't drawn them yet, so I haven't had them made. But that is still a possibility. Like I might still get around to doing that. What else? I did make designs for a memo pad and for sticky notes with both the ghosties designs and the food designs in Spanish. And then I contacted a local print shop. I used their like estimate request on their website, but I sent that like over a week ago and I haven't heard anything, so I don't know if, like, it makes me wonder if they're still in service or not, or if they're just not kind of ghosting me. I'm not really sure what's happening there. So I've looked into some other companies to see if I can get them made. And I've looked at 2 different companies where I could, one for the sticky notes and like one for the memo pad. So I might just do that this coming week. The same week that you're listening to this video, because I'm uploading on Tuesday. And just order that. And if the local one ever gets back to me, I still want to see what their prices are, minimum qualities and stuff like that. I might still try them. But if I even want to have a remote chance of having memo pads and sticky notes for my markets, I think I'm going to have to go the other route, which is that, because I really wanted to use a local print shop because they're like a bus right away from where I live and really easy to pick up if I need to go get them in person and stuff. But we shall see. Hopefully they get back to me. I do want to support a more local business. Yeah, and I do want to add memo pads and sticky notes in general to my website and to my like repertoire of products. I am aiming to be a stationery store, and that's not just stickers and washi tape, even though I love stickers and washi tape. I wanted to do some other kind of things, and that just seemed like a good thing to do. Although granted, I don't really see many other like artists do those, because they do get to be quite expensive, especially for like low minimum quantities. It's easier to find things for like 200 units, but I'm just like, if I only want to order like 20, it gets really, really expensive. So there's also that to keep in mind. Speaking about markets, like I mentioned, I have these two coming up in September, one on the 12th and one on the 19th. The 12th is going to be one more local in my town that I'm really excited. It'll be the longest market that I'm doing because it's from 11:30 to 5. Most markets I've done have been at most like 4 hours. I think I did one that was maybe more like 5 hours. But yeah, that'll be a long one. But I do have my friend, not the one that usually helps me, but the one that helped me at my last market, come and help me. So that'll be fun. They have the canopies all set up so we don't have to worry about bringing my own, even though I do have one and we did use it last time. It's not hard to set up. Although it did surprise me that the table they're giving us is only like 6 foot instead of 8 feet. Like they've been giving at the last like outdoors events markets that I've done. So I'm just like readjusting my setup to 6 feet again, which is fine. I've done 6 feet before and I have a 6-foot table, so it makes it easier to practice because then I can just set it all up at home in the same space. But I am changing my design now. I'm going really kind of typical. I've gotten grids, so I'm thinking from this next market, because it's really windy in my city, and it's also going to be really windy probably in the neighboring city where I have the 19th one. I'm just going to do grids, and I'm going to I bought some vinyl like wallpaper things to kind of decorate them. And I'm thinking I have a lot of Velcro dots, adhesive dots. So I want to kind of, since I'm not really doing self-service for those because it's super windy, I'm just going to like put it on the grids and stuff and people can just pick them. So it's going to be a very, very different setup. But I did test it building the grids and it should be fine. But it'll be different from my usual. And I think this might be more typical for my outdoor markets versus if I have indoors and I can do self-service, I might use my other displays where people can grab them instead. But, trying things out, figuring it out, and see what works better for that. Doing a lot of market prep. And then I've applied to another market, but I don't think I got in because in their instructions, it was like if they don't contact you, then that means basically no. I've done that for 2 October ones, and I haven't had good luck with October. But one was for another neighboring town near me, which was like very Halloween theme event, which I kind of had wanted to do. It was an indoor one, but it's not bad. I didn't hear anything back, so I guess that's not happening. And then there's another really big one that's happening in the same city where I'm doing the Latino Heritage Market. But I haven't heard anything from them either, and I applied for them a while ago, so I'm guessing no. But I also had emailed them before just to ask questions, and they never emailed me back. So I don't know. I feel kind of sketchy about that one. It's like it's a real big one. They've done it for the last like 2 or 3 years, and it's just like it's weird. I asked a question and they never responded to my question. So I was like, did I write the email address incorrectly when I emailed them? I'm pretty sure I wrote the right thing, but I never heard back from them about my question because in their application, they list the price for the space, but they don't tell you if they provide anything. The table, chairs, canopy, what's the deal? So that's what I had asked, and they just never replied to me. And I was like, oh, I'm kind of sad. It was the most expensive market out of all the local ones I do, so maybe it's not the right time for me to do that one, but it still sucks that they didn't even answer my question. So we shall see. But otherwise than that, I've just been working on getting my stuff ready for these next markets that are coming up in like 2-3 weeks-ish. I folded a bunch of other of my little intro zines, printed them and folding as you're seeing a bunch of them get folded because I am running a little of them because I did give some away at my uncle's garage sale that I went in to help him. So he does a lot of art and he sells at garage sales. So I was there providing support with my sister, and then I also had my little intro zines to give away for free to people so they'd like get interested in my characters and find my website and stuff like that and maybe check me out. But that was fun. And then I'm also making a bunch of other mystery packs because I'm only gonna have a week in between events, which is the shortest timeline I've ever had. I've only started doing them this year, so it's not surprising. And I do have work that week, and I don't know how busy it's going to be, so I just wanted to prep a lot of mystery packs beforehand. Because my table is going to be only 6 feet for this one coming up, the first one, I'm not going to take my little spinning wheel because I just don't think there's going to be enough space for it. So I have noticed when I don't have that wheel, there's a lot of like kids at these events, right? And so parents are more willing to like spend only $1 on something for them when they see all the stickers, versus when I have the wheel and they spin it and they get the free stickers, they're like really satisfied with that, so I don't necessarily buy anything. So I feel like the spinning wheel is counterproductive to the $1 stickers. So we'll just have the $1 ones this one, and then if we have a bigger table for the next event, I'll try again and see if that happens too. But yeah, so I was packing a bunch of these mystery packs because I still have a ton of these paper stickers to go, and I made like somewhere roughly between 20 to 25 new sticker packs. So I think I should be good for at least the next 2 events. And I'll just keep an eye out for anything coming up in October and November, early November, early to mid-November, to apply to. I know last year there was like a big holiday one and that I had wanted to participate in, and hopefully it'll be there again like mid-November, and I'll apply and see if I can get into that one. It's in the same city as the Latino Heritage one, so hopefully that will work out, because that would be another fun one to do. And then I think that'll probably be the last one that I'll apply for in the year, because I am going on a bit of a trip with my dad and my sister to visit family and stuff like that. So I just won't have time after like Thanksgiving, and then work does get kind of busy going into December as we start prepping things for next year before the holidays and the end of the year. So I doubt I will have the energy and time to do a market in December unless it's like a really small, easy one, but we'll see. But yeah, I'm looking forward to applying for more markets next year. That it's been really fun. I'm also excited that this coming Saturday, I might be going to the SF show with my friend. We are local enough so we can easily go. So that we went last year and that was fun. Except this year I will remember to take this traveler's notebook, my little passport size to actually test inks, because last year when we went I totally forgot, and then had to just kind of get a scrap of paper to test inks. But I really want to do that this year, so hopefully cross my fingers I don't forget to take my little notebook. What else? I did also film another sketchbook tour video with my next following sketchbook. I'll probably be another like 2 weeks before I edit and upload that one. Thank you for everyone who has enjoyed watching the previous one. It's actually been doing a lot better than my other videos, and I was like surprised, and we've gotten a bunch of new followers from that, so hi to everyone who joined after watching that sketchbook tour. I still have a couple of more to film, so if you enjoyed those, they'll be coming up soon. But I do want to spread them out and not have them all at the same time. But yeah, as I work on my current sketchbook, if you want to keep up to date with things I'm more currently working in my sketchbook, just check out my Sketch With Me videos, which you'll see me actually do all those pages. And I'm still working on my Star Cafe crew plot ideas and stuff. I've found that I was trying to come up with ideas for them, just keeping it like more slice of life, dating sim kind of, and it just wasn't clicking for me. I was a little bored, I guess. I love those kinds of ideas to read myself and watch, consume, but when it comes down to writing them myself, it's not for me. I enjoy fantasy the most. I love magic systems and stuff, so I said screw it, I'm just gonna add magic to this world. And now I have a lot more ideas for this, which is kind of related more to one of my original ideas for it when it was a farming sim. So that I have been sketching a lot more of my characters, mostly Amelia, on my iPad. If you check my art Instagram, I have been drawing them a lot. Although I've only uploaded one video there, one image. But I have been drawing her a couple of times on my iPad, which I don't usually sketch in, but I have been lately, of her just in like silly forms using some wind magic and stuff like that. So that's been fun. Hopefully that'll help me develop their ideas even more. And just like, I need magic in it. I love fantasy. I can be like high fantasy, low fantasy, urban fantasy. I just like more supernatural, paranormal things. I just really, really enjoy that. So now it's taking on a little bit more of a feeling of things like, I don't know, like Buffy, Yu Yu Hakusho, Kekaishi, Jujutsu Kaisen, things like that, where it's like a normal world, our normal kind of world, but there's that hidden magical element around that these characters are aware of and deal with. So, and that Star Cafe might be taking a turn to that, and that might help me write more little stories for them and just be more inspired. But that is going well. And I don't think, okay, this is kind of like a side note. I don't think I'm going to be doing more designs for my shop, particularly this year. Though I might, if the memo pads and sticky notes work out, I might use some of my older designs and make more of those. But I think I'm going to start planning next year. It's August, so it's planning season. So I'm figuring out which planners I want to help me plan out my next year. And I want to do more like monthly series where there's like one sticker and a sticker sheet and a memo pad and a sticky note and maybe right now and then a washi tape. But that means I need to start working on those now so I can have them ready for next year. So those are probably going to be my next projects. But right now I still feel kind of like in between projects because I'm still waiting for all my Little Ghosties and Foods in Spanish stickers to arrive. Well, products, because I got the die cuts, but all the sticker sheets and the washi tapes and maybe the memo pads and sticky notes. So I'm like in the thing where I don't really want to necessarily start anything new just yet, but I do have those in mind for what I'll be starting on soon. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all the updates I wanted to give for this video. If I forgot anything, I'll just have to wait until the next Stationery Shop Diaries video to find out what's going on. And I'll see if I do another one before the next market or they'll just come in after September. We'll see. We'll see. I might do one again before our next market, just doing some more prep for my display, and maybe I'll have gotten started on those next future designs for next year. Or more memo pads. I'll come back so I can let you know what happened with the memo pads and the sticky notes. How about that? But if you enjoyed today's video, I hope you consider liking and subscribing. I post videos every Tuesday. They'll usually be sketch with me videos, and every now and then you'll get a Stationery Shop Diary entry like this one, some more sketchbook tours, or some more focused project videos. Like recently, I just uploaded my Star Cafe Intro Zine, where I go more into details about making that particular project. So if you like those, let me know, and I'll try to see if I can make more like that in the future. I also run a figures channel where I like to open and display all my Nindoroids. I have a huge Nindoroid collection, and every now and then I also do a blind box unboxing. So if you like figures and that kind of culture, you should check me out there too at A Small Geeky Chica Figures. But for now, that's it, and I hope to see you next time for another Stationery Shop Diaries entry. Until then, bye-bye!